Okay, I thought about recording a video about politics. Okay, right now I'm going to get started by saying that I do not know anything about politics. When somebody says that they're liberal or conservative, I think I get what they mean. I know what the word means exactly, like pretty much. But when they're talking about politics specifically, what are they talking about? Are they talking about the issues? Like, say if you're liberal, does that mean that you are more? What the hell does that mean? Like with conservative, right? I know I can use the word conservative in a sentence to describe somebody or an idea or something, and liberal just the same. But when somebody actually describes themselves as a conservative or a liberal, I'm not really sure what they could mean. I'm gonna have to ask for more information. Oh yeah, I'm kind of conservative about that. What do you mean? Like okay, let's talk um, abortion. All right, that's an issue that everybody seems to have some opinion on, right? Well, maybe everybody except me. I would think that it would have to depend on the situation, and I would also think that because I'm a guy, I really have a lot less say in the matter. But that's just me. I mean, no matter what the issue, no matter how it comes down, it seems like a man's vote on this issue should still count for a little less, right? Like, let's say if circumcision started to become a like a you know law, right, or like an issue somehow. Like I know it's not comparative, you can't compare it to abortion, but let's just say that circumcision becomes illegal or something like that, right? Well, oh well, no, let's say it's illegal to not get circumcised, right? Well, I'm sure there'd be a lot of guys out there that probably would have a problem with that, right? It's like, what do you mean I have to go and get one now? I mean, like I'm uncut right now. I'm not talking about me. I'm just saying, like I'm uncut right now, and I have to go get a circumcision. Are you serious? Okay, the guy's opinion on this matter obviously would have to count a hell of a lot more than the girls would, right? Like, say if it was an issue in for public debate, and then it became like a Proposition 17, circumcision. Women can vote on it, right? But in that issue, I would think that women either shouldn't be able to vote on it or it should count for half, unless they were voting for not making it law. You know what? I don't know. You know, men and women are not the same. All right, they're different. But I'm gonna get back to politics. All right, Barack Obama was recently elected as president. I did vote for him, but when he won, it's not like I was jumping for joy. I didn't care. I just saw that John McCain, yeah, you could not be responsible and vote for him, and because it's really, I regret that I always have to refer to Christopher Hitchens because he is the one that I look to right now for guidance, and I don't mean personally, but I'll look online and see if he's commented on any particular issue before I make a decision like that. And he made the point that John McCain has aged a hell of a lot this year during the campaign. And plus he selected Sarah Palin as his running mate, and so he said for that reason, for one, he was so aged from his campaign that he looked like he could die at any minute. He looked like he didn't even know what he was going to say next, and for him to be in office with the likely, I mean, the high risk for death, stroke, heart attack. He's just too old. That Sarah Palin would be president, and that would be just unacceptable. And now, I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and go on and on about how stupid she is because I didn't gather that she was very intelligent. She just seemed like a regular old soccer mom. She didn't seem like somebody who's qualified to be vice president and certainly not president if she ever had to take that office. So that's why I didn't vote for him. They call it the lesser evil, right? It's not like the two people who end up the choices for the president. It's not like it's not like they're both really great, right? You have to probably vote for the one that sucks the least, right? I mean, there are people out there who blindly vote for Republican or Democrat without even looking at the issues or listening to the candidates. And for those people, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. I mean, come on. Seriously. I mean, Barack Obama may not be the best president we could have. I mean, who knows? I mean, shit, he hasn't even taken office yet. It's still December. But who knows? Maybe he will be. Maybe he'll be on Mount Rushmore in 100 years, right? Who knows? And so, or maybe he'll be on the $3 bill. That'd be pretty sweet. Be like a slightly darker green in the middle because everybody else was white and he'd be black. So stupid. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know much about politics. I don't know the terminology, and when people start getting into conversations about politics, I don't really participate much. I stand off and listen, or I'll ask a question here and there just to try and keep people honest when I can detect bias in their voice, like, "Oh yeah, it's always been like that with the Democrats," or some comment like that, and so I'll try and keep it on. What do you mean always? I mean, give me an example. I mean, aside from just repeating what you heard somebody else say that you agree with, Good Will Hunting, right? I'm just remembering this. Good Will Hunting in the bar scene, the one that Matt Damon's character, Will Hunting, he goes over to Ben Affleck. He was talking to Minnie Driver, just kind of hitting on her at the bar, and this other dude, the long white-haired, college dude, comes over and kind of makes Ben Affleck look like an idiot, right? By just showing that he obviously wasn't a student at one of these crazy colleges, and Matt Damon comes over and completely puts the dude in his place and shuts him up and makes the dude walk away all like with a tail between his legs. And I already forgot where I was going with this whole Good Will Hunting comparison. Shit. I have no idea where I was going with that. Politics to Good Will Hunting. I can't connect them right now. Shit. I had just recorded a video about losing your train of thought, and it happened again? Gosh. Okay, does that mean that when you lose your train of thought, like your brain, like the words that are coming out of your mouth are like just a step behind your thoughts, right? So say your thoughts are a car on the road, and your voice is a car just behind that other car, right? Maybe going the same speed, but it's just a little bit behind. Like the one car left the house first, right? So if maybe the car in the back loses sight of the car in front for a second, like it went behind a truck or around a corner, and shit, now it's dark and I lost him. It isn't like that, like where your brain is moving faster than your mouth can keep up. And right now, I feel like I'm losing it too. I have to really concentrate on the thought that I have right now because I'm losing it. All right, I'm gonna have to hit stop. Crap.